Hey, what's up everybody? This is John from DroidDog.com, and I've been thinking a lot lately about recent HTC leaks, specifically those depicting higher-end devices like Bravo, which is supposed to run Sense. Of course, all of us want to see Sense running on faster devices than what we've seen so far, and I'm sure a lot of you are as curious as I am about what HTC might have in store in terms of new graphics, possibly some new widgets, etc. I don't currently have early access to any of the upcoming Android Sense devices, but I do have an HD2, which runs Sense on top of Windows Mobile. So, of course, it's going to run differently than an Android Sense device would, and for that reason I do have some problems with this phone. But I think we can get a pretty good idea of what to expect in the next generation of Android Sense devices by taking a look at it. So, let's get to it. So we'll just start off with the lock screen here, which of course will be different on an Android device. Another thing that we'll be missing is this strip across the bottom where you can navigate the home screens. As you can see there, the weather app has some really cool animations on the home screen, and the drops actually go down behind my contacts, and it seems like they actually drip down the icon a little bit. Let's get it started again there by going back to the lock screen. So these are my favorite people here. I've thrown a few in there just for the sake of this demo. Some of them do not have images associated because not all of my Google Contacts have images, and I did have some problems syncing Google Contacts on this phone, but that's another issue. They were smart enough to put a weather demo on here because they knew people would be drooling over this feature. So you can go through all of the different conditions here and see the beautiful animations they've created. I think it looks much better on the home screen with the clock widget and the favorite contacts and everything to see how the animations interact with that environment. But let's take a quick look at each of the conditions here. Sunny, showers, and you'll see as little droplets accumulate on the glass, they then slide down, which is really neat. Same thing happens with the ice here on this one. Watch this. It's moving very slowly, like it's just starting to melt, but I think that's a really nice touch. You get the lens flare there with the sunlight. Clouds look really cool on the home screen when you have widgets. Some go in front of the widgets, some go behind. And some people will probably look at this and think it's, you know, it's a novelty, it's really not that interesting, it doesn't say much about the phone. But I disagree because one of the key things that, well, at least one of the key things that's obvious anyway, that HTC has done to optimize their Sense ROMs is to minimize or totally cut out animations, you know, like the flip clock and the weather, for instance. This phone is running a Snapdragon processor, 1 gigahertz, which of course we're expecting to be coming soon in the form of an Android phone. So the fact that it can handle all of this without stuttering and without slowing anything else down, I've been using the home screen with these animations running. It's never caused me a problem. The fact that they've accomplished that, I think, says a lot about the phone, and it's just cool to be able to see this stuff on your phone. So once again, I'll show you, gotta go out to the lock screen. I'll just show you how this particular weather condition looks with the home screen widgets. I did hastily record some video of another weather condition on my home screen the other night, so I'll go ahead and drop that in here right now. Like I said, I did it hastily. And you might see the phone kind of jiggling as I laugh because my wife is struggling with the dog, playing around with him, making him make funny sounds in the background. The on-screen widgets that you use to preview your SMS messages and email are similar to what we've seen before, but just to give you a glimpse of them, they're, you know, very smooth and slick-looking animations. The calendar gives you a little preview of the weather on whatever day you're looking at. So let's say on Saturday you want to go to the park and you have an appointment set in your calendar. You can look and see what the weather's going to be like so you can decide what to wear. Photos and videos. I think it's safe to say that there will be some differences in Android devices from what we're seeing here. But generally this is the approach HTC has been taking with their on-screen widgets for previewing content. So while this is accessed using this little slide ribbon controller at the bottom, an Android Sense device might simply have this widget on the desktop, or maybe this is just what you'll see in your gallery when you're looking through your media. So that's pretty much all I can show you at this point. I can't bring different widgets down on the desktop to show you what those might look like in Android, because this is all based on this ribbon controller. I don't think you can really modify too much in terms of the widgets. But what we have seen is interesting, at least to me, and if nothing else, we got to see the cool updated weather app that's probably an indication of what we're going to be seeing on an Android Sense device. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. Stay tuned to DroidDog.com. Take care.